Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing really well and welcome back to another weekly vlog. I have just parked up at Vista Village and I haven't been here for years and years, maybe like 4 or 5 years, maybe even longer, I don't know. But I just drove past loads of the shops and I'm so excited. It's 10 to 9. We got here really early, just so it's a bit quieter because I hate when it's so busy. I'm meeting Hayley, my friend here. I think that I've parked in the right bit, but I actually don't know, so I need to send her a voice note and just check we're parked in the right bit. But yeah, so the first part of today's vlog is going to be at Vista Village. I haven't got anything specific that I'm looking for, but I have got a list of... Oh, sorry, I thought someone coming over to the car. I have got a bit of like a wish list or things that I want to have a look at. I feel like it's a really exciting time to come here because it's like at the new season. I'm going to tell you what's on my list that I want to have a look at, but who knows what we'll see. I would like to look for a trench coat, maybe in Burberry, just see what they've got. I of course want to go into the White Company. I would like to look at the some sunglasses, maybe get some new sunglasses, some ballet flats, maybe loafers, like a little autumny shoe. I know that's not like a super autumn shoe, it's not like a boot. Oh sorry about that. So yeah, not the most autumnal shoe, but I feel like I want a little shoe that's not a boot for autumn. And yeah, I don't know, if we'll just have a little wander and see. Oh, my necklace is tucked in. I'm just going to top up my lipstick and pop some perfume on. I need to quickly do a couple of emails that I've seen come in that I haven't been able to respond to because I was driving, so I just need to quickly do those and then we can head on in. It's also such a beautiful day this morning. I've actually only got a t-shirt on. I feel like I was a little bit optimistic this morning because it's actually a little bit chilly. Oh my god, it's so sunny. Sorry, it's so bright. I don't know if you can see, but they've got a Ralph's coffee truck just up here. So I think we're going to start the day with a coffee. First shop of the day, we headed into Prada. I wanted to have a look at their shoes. They had some really fun different shoes, but they also had the classics as well. They had a good selection of the ballet flats, all in different colours and leather and suede. I really like these all black ones. There's the price and details, but I fell in love with these loafers. I absolutely love them. I love the just classic simplicity of them. I really like that little gold the Prada triangle on them as well. I did try them on and they did fit really nicely. However, the trousers that I tried them on with were just like not the ones you're gonna see in a minute, and I just like couldn't oversee that. So I left these for now. Do you see what I mean with the trousers? Then we had a little look in Burberry. They had all the trenches, and this is exactly what I wanted to look for. First of all, I tried this one on. This was more of a fitted one and it was really nice. They did all the buttons up for me. It was really nice, but just didn't feel very me. But then I tried this more looser style oversized one and absolutely loved it. I didn't get it right now, you'll have to wait and see, but yeah, really nice, really love this one. Then we had a little look in Max Mara. They had so many lovely coats, all the cozy vibes. There's the jumpers, look at that shearling bag. This coat really caught my eye. I loved the pattern on that, absolutely love that. Then we headed over to Dior, had a little wander in. One thing I would say is if you can go the earliest as you can. There was no queues, and when we left, there were queues at the shops. It's so busy. Then we stopped for a bit of lunch at Cicconi's. The food here was absolutely delicious. There were risotto balls, there was a whipped cheese, and then we had chicken and chips for lunch. Axel Arigato had some really nice hoodies and jumpers and t-shirts. I really liked the look of this one. They're just the very little simple logo. I did make a purchase in here as well. Then we had a little look in Loewe. They didn't actually have much, sadly. But here we are leaving, and as you can see, I did make some purchases, which I can't wait to show you.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain.
done. I am just putting a real light base of makeup on today. I've just done my primer and I'm going to pop a little bit of this on. This is so nice. It's the Hourglass Veil Hydrating Skin Tint. So lightweight and kind of feels like nothing on your skin, but it just gives you a really nice, healthy something to your skin. I'm wearing shade 6, which I think is a really nice match. Anyway, I feel like we need to have a bit of a catch up because, as you would have seen in the vlog, I went to Vista Village the other day, and yeah, I did make some purchases. I need to show you what I got and tell you all about that. First, I'm just gonna get ready quickly. Whilst I'm getting ready, wanted to tell you about the film that I watched last night. You would have seen last night I set myself up like a really nice relaxing bath. I put my favourite bubble bath in. I even got like the bath pillow out. I just wanted to have like, I just wanted to lay in the bath and watch TV. And as you know, I'm part of the Sky Cinema Club. So each month I watch one of their new releases and share it with you. And this month I watched a film called Knock at the Cabin. Knock at the Cabin is a brand new release. It came out on the 15th of September. And what gripped me kind of straight away was it got straight into it. You know, sometimes films are a little bit slow. They kind of take a while to get going and you keep thinking like, where are we going with this? Like, what is going on here? And within the first like 5 minutes, you are, you know, you're like, what is going on here? Okay, like what the hell is happening here? So basically the premise of the film is that there's a family in the cabin, in this lovely like woodland cabin. And it's funny because me and Tom have been talking about doing a little cabin like countryside break at Christmas. We thought it would be such a nice Christmassy thing to do. We've been looking at all of these cabins on Airbnb, and then when I was watching the film, I was thinking, oh my gosh, I hope this doesn't happen to us when we go to a cabin. As I was saying, the premise is that there's a family inside the cabin. They're having a lovely time, really relaxing, like outdoorsy holiday, and then these 4 strangers arrive. They seem very nice, but they're carrying these very like, what's the word, like ferocious weapons, and you are just feel like, what is going on? And they're trying to get into the house, like they're knocking on the door, asking nicely to come in, with this very important message. And the whole time you're like, what is it? What is going on? What is like, why are these strangers here in the middle of nowhere? Have come to this family, and basically these strangers tell the family that if they don't make this sacrifice, I'm not going to spoil all the details, so I'm not going to like tell you what the sacrifice is, but if they don't make this sacrifice, then the world will end, and this apocalypse will happen. If they fail to make the sacrifice, yeah, the world ends, the apocalypse happens, all of these horrible tragedies will happen. And the longer they take to make this sacrifice, things are happening. This film is actually unlike anything I've ever seen before, and the whole time you are thinking, is this a joke? Like, are they winding them up? Is this real? Also, I was worried that it was going to be a horror, but it's not a horror. I would not say that. It's more of a thriller than a horror. There are a few bloody scenes, but you don't, it's a 15 in the film. They're not like up close and gruesome. They're kind of from a distance and you can't kind of see the detail, if that makes sense. So actually I watched it on my own. I didn't feel scared and I slept well, which I was worried about because I am such a scaredy cat, and I thought, oh my god, this is gonna put me off like ever going to a cabin again, but it didn't. And another thing that I really liked about the film was that you had absolutely no idea how this was going to end. Sometimes I feel like films can be quite predictable, quite obvious, like you think, I know how this is going to play out. But with this one, I honestly had no idea, like, how on earth is this going to end? So that is Knock at the Cabin, which is out now. As I said, it's not a horror, more of a thriller. But if you are looking for something more intense, a new release that's coming out on Sky Cinema on the 22nd of September is called God is a Bullet. And that one looks very intense. There's murder, there's kidnap, there's blood, there's guns, there's all sorts. So if you're looking for something more intense, then that one is out on the 22nd. While I'm talking about Sky Cinema, another thing to mention is they have their pop-up channels throughout the month. So this month they have the director's channel, so they've got loads of Spielberg films, or loads of directors, but just a few of my favourite Spielberg films. I like Jurassic Park, E.T., those kind of films. So I'll leave everything linked below. Okay, let's move on to Vista Village purchases. Okay, I'm gonna do it in the order that I bought them, don't ask why. First thing I bought was from Axel Arigato, and I never actually buy Tom anything, and I thought while I'm there I'm gonna get him something, and he really likes Axel Arigato. He's got some of their t-shirts, and so I picked up this hoodie for him. It's a cream hoodie with the big A on. It's a really nice thick cream fabric, and like it just feels really nice. This was originally 180, but it was at Bicester for £100, and I got home and Tom didn't like it. He doesn't like it. So I'm actually going to see if my brother would like it, because I might save it for my brother's Christmas present if he likes it. But if not, you can actually get your money back, but I might just try and resell it to save me going back to Bicester. I got it in a size extra large because Tom is quite tall and he's got broad shoulders, and it's really hard to buy. Like I was buying this as a surprise, so I didn't want to ask him what size his t-shirts were, and also t-shirts and hoodies are different. So I mean, I don't think it looks that big for an extra large, but yeah, so that was my first purchase that I made. So that was a bit of a fail. Okay, and then the second purchase happened. So you might have seen on my stories, because I asked for your help, I went into Burberry, and as I was actually saying at the beginning of this vlog, a trench coat like was on my list, and a Burberry trench coat is like the ultimate trench coat. It's a very iconic classic piece that just won't date. I wouldn't have spent this money on something trendy. I hate using that word, I feel really like old using that word, but do you know what I mean? Like a trend-led fashion-y item that I'm just not going to get my worth from. I'm actually very sensible with my money. I'm not going to spend money on things that I just don't think I'm going to get my worth from. Also, I've actually realised I actually don't like spending money. I'm loving like saving and investing my money at the moment, not spending it. We went back to the shop 3 times because I was just, I don't know what it was. It's a big purchase. I was nervous to make the purchase, and I kept kind of talking myself out of it. But then actually, I put it on my stories, and so many people were saying it's such a good price for that jacket, and it's such a classic, and it looks really nice on, and I'm really happy with it. So I did it. I bought the Burberry trench coat. I mean, it's got the Burberry print under the collar. What I actually love about it is that if you just wore it normally, like you might not even notice that it's Burberry. It's got it on the buttons as well. It's got Burberry on the buttons, but I actually don't love like it to scream out like designer, because sometimes I feel like the more logos you wear, I personally just find it can make the outfit look cheaper. I always feel like less is more, and just keeping it simple looks so much more classy than wearing like so many different logos and branding and stuff like that. So on the sleeves you can roll them up, so if I was wearing like a plain outfit, you know, jeans and just a white t-shirt and the trench, I just love that like simple classic outfit, then yes, I might roll the sleeves up because it just adds that little bit of detail, and it's just very like quietly showing there. But if I had, for example, how I had it on in the shop, I actually already had a stripy t-shirt on, so I feel like then that would be too many, like there's 2 prints, it's too much, so I'd have just kept it folded back. But I really love having that option to do that. A trench coat is such a staple piece for autumn, so you'll be seeing lots of different trench coat styling coming up as well. And then I made one more purchase, and it's actually not that much of an exciting purchase. It's from the White Company, which is like one of my favourite shops ever, but I bought some new towels. I think after buying the trench coat, I just felt like I needed like to decompress, so I thought let's get some towels. The White Company at Vista Village, they have got some very good like prices on, so I got also I would absolutely love the white Company towels, but I'm quite clumsy and I just know that white towels are not going to stay that white in our house, so I got them in this kind of like minky, or it's like a nice like beigey kind of colour. So we've got a nice bath mat, and then I just bought this bundle that was like, I can't get it out, that was like a pre-made bundle, which I actually thought was really good value for money. So, oh, the colour is actually called oatmeal, it says, and you get 2 hand towels, these are also so soft, and then 2 bath sheets. And that was £45, which I think is quite good. We've had our towels for ages, so I thought it was nice to have a little update. And these are so soft, and I can't wait to use them. I'm gonna leave you there today, and I'm heading into London tomorrow, so I'll pick up the camera then. Hello everyone, I'm in London now. Sorry, I didn't get to update you before I left, because when I checked on the train line on my train journeys, the train that I had planned to get was cancelled, so I needed to get the one before, so it just meant a bit of a rush leaving. Didn't get to update you. So I'm in and around the bank area, which I don't really come to, and my maps just seems to have a bit of a frenzy while I'm here. It doesn't know what road I'm on, so I'm kind of hoping I'm going in the right direction. Also, already got blisters on my feet. I think it's because I ran for the train and my feet were quite hot, so my feet are already sore. So I'm really hoping to pass with boots so that I can grab some Compeed plasters, and I really want an iced latte as well, so hoping to pass those two shops on my way. I'm on my way to an event with Olaplex for their new toning shampoo, so I think I'm gonna have some little, oh my hair looks very flat. I'm gonna have some baby lights and to try out the new product. There's actually a little window ledge here. I might just pop the camera on there and do a little outfit of the day. So I've been using the Olaplex 4P, the purple toner shampoo, for a while now, and now they've just released the 5P, which is the colour toning conditioner, and it just leaves your hair so bright and a very clean blonde, takes out any brassy tones, and I absolutely love it. It's got very small deposits of purple in, so it gives a very even tone. It's Saturday evening and we are going out for dinner for my mum's birthday. We're running late. I just quickly wanted to show you my outfit of the night. I've got on this little jumper. It's from Very. I really like the neckline. And then I've just popped my Frankie Shop blazer over the top. I've got my M&S trousers on. Tom shaved his beard, hasn't cleaned it up. And I've got these little And Other Stories shoes on, and then I've just got my little Katie Lockster bag, and I really like this look. I've actually just put my blazer on. I don't know why I put it on my shoulders. I don't know why I did that, but I've got it on, and I've got the new Joe Loves perfume, Amber, Lime and Bergamot. It's so nice. It's got quite like a sexy feel to it, so I feel like it is more of an evening scent. It's a bit like richer, a bit deeper, I would say. So I feel like it works perfectly for the evening, and look at that bottle.